Imagine my surprise walking into the restroom at the RNC and seeing gay sex. Speaking of gay sex at the RNC, Groypers, we did it!
We did it. Well, did we as Groypers do it? Because, I mean, I gotta say, my take on that is Destiny W.
Huge, yeah.
You know, I was actually thinking about this.
Yeah.
Who's on our enemy list again? I know number 1 is Satan.
Yeah.
Adult Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans are up there.
Right, yeah.
I feel like I'm missing a couple, but Destiny is top 5 for sure.
Enemies?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, of course.
But, you know, in this circumstance, you kind of got to hand it to him.
It's a very, the Joker move to just fuck Batman.
Rape Nick Fuentes.
It's really... Because if you're a guy on the political side that always gets called, faggot,
Yeah.
to just fuck the other guy,
Yeah.
what do you have to lose?
I mean, listen, I don't really think it's that much egg on his face.
Well, it's a little more than egg on his face,
Yeah,
if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, I do kind of like... I don't really like when people, leak...
No.
chats and stuff.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it's kind of like, well, it's not my business.
Whatever, yeah.
But.
Imagine my shock.
Imagine my shock. When it's like Nick Fuentes getting raped consensually.
Still raped.
Consensually raped by Destiny. It's one of those things that, in all honesty, probably isn't true.
No, but it doesn't matter.
You hear it and it's just like, well, that's too funny for me not to just
I'm going to choose that. Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
I'm not going to look into details. In my mind now, forever in stone is Nick Fuentes.
So you were spending all week doing thumb analysis on a blowjob video?
No. I unfortunately saw... imagine my shock opening my X account and looking at gay sex.
Logging into X, preparing to view some racism.
And I'm shown gay sex.
Looking up crime statistics on X.com. Imagine my shock.
Imagine my shock.
Find nothing but hundreds of gay sex videos.
X is now full of gay sex videos. It's officially over. Elon Musk has ruined X.
It's ruined X.
It's now full of gay sex videos.
but it's just one of those ones where it's like you hear that and it's just like, well, that's what everyone is going to think forever.
It's over.
So it's too good to just not.
Yeah. Well, Nick Fuentes has already had gay guy allegations swirling around him for years.
It's true.
Because of mostly the way he sits.
Yeah.
Now, there was just enough to...
Well, I know from my hours of thumb analysis, 100% that was him.
I got to be honest. It's as funny as it is that all this happened. I do wish I didn't see that video.
You know what? I saw everyone posting that it was just showing up on their timeline, but it wasn't showing up on mine, so I did have to seek it out. You know, I didn't want to be. Imagine my shock.
Imagine my shock when I search for gay porn and I find it. Imagine my shock finding gay porn after I look for it.
Seeking it out, downloading the 4K upscale, and then being like,
imagine
playing
my
it, having it on all 3 monitors.
Imagine
playing
my
at different speeds.
You can't even type gay sex into the search bar without finding it these days.
Imagine my shock in seeing that Destiny's throat game severely lacking.
Very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you gotta this is just an unambiguous Destiny W.
It's a very... Yeah, and it's also...
There's no 2 ways to slice it.
It's extremely Joker-pilled.
Yeah.
It's one of the most Joker-pilled things I've ever heard.
I mean, in a lot of ways, it's sort of like revenge for Joker Folie à Deux.
Yeah, I'll rape
Bat. Because, I mean, I guess in this scenario, Nick Fuentes is...
the Joker.
Batman? No, or is he the Joker?
Well, I guess I want to say Destiny doing that is the very Joker moved, but
maybe it's sort of like, you know, like the Batman who laughs, where it's like Batman who's also Joker.
Everyone is Joker.
So it's sort of like Batman Joker raping Joker.
Exactly.
Joker.
Yeah, it's Joker raping Mexican Joker.
AKA Joker.
It's much like that.
Oh yeah, it's Woker
Versus
raping
Joker.
Yeah.
You want to know how I got these stretch marks?
From sucking dick. I'm getting my dick sucked. Imagine my shock to look down and see
Destiny.
I'm getting my dick sucked by someone named Destiny. Imagine my shock when I look down and I see that it's a boy.
I went to the UK's most profitable glory hole. Imagine my shock that it's a guy on the other end.
I haven't seen. I've only seen the one. Apparently, there's like a bunch of videos.
Oh,
I don't know if that's true. That. I haven't looked into it.
I thought there was just the one.
I mean, I have looked into it. I couldn't find him.
I did like also how he. I did like how. Did you see the clip of him like handling it on his stream? It's very funny. He's like, he's like, you know what? Yeah. Sometimes it happens.
Well, I think the thing with him is, I'm pretty sure he's just like an open pervert.
Yeah,
so I don't think it's like news to anyone that he's a gay damage guy. His reputation at all.
No,
that's why it's just a clear W.
It's so funny.
He raped Nick Fuentes and asserted dominance by sucking his dick.
Giving him head. Imagine entering a culture war and your enemy gives you head.
Imagine
my shock.
My shock. Yeah. Though, as a general rule of thumb, I am kind of like against leaking like dating messaging, like text logs and all that shit. Cause it's kind of like we're in this horrible surveillance society where it's like just lateral surveillance, and so in general, I'm kind of like none of my business.
Yeah, but in this
case, it's too good. It's too
so funny.
It's too good.
Yeah,
it's too good.
It's way too funny.
Total Chrome Boy. This is actually a total Chrome Boys victory.
We came out looking good from this.
Because Groypers actually might be higher on our enemy list than Destinyites.
Well, I don't even know if we'd give Groypers the attention of even listing them on the like. You're gonna give a 800-pound Mexican teenager a rank on your enemy list under Satan?
Maybe they're like an honorable mention.
Yeah,
it's Satan, sort of just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans. I feel like there's been some other groups we've crossed swords with.
Like Discord Satanists. There was that one guy who was mad.
I feel like the followers of Satan fall under the Satan umbrella as our number one op.
Yeah. I don't know.
But now, that's one of our honorable mention enemies thwarted.
Totally cooked. Well, your guy. Imagine if your guy got fucking consensually raped, dude. Imagine your guy getting raped. You know what I mean?
It'd be funny if Nick Fuentes came out and said he was raped.
I raped Ryan Gosling.
Like, yeah, it's my thumb, okay?
My thumb, my choice. He comes out and he rapes Ryan Gosling.
I don't think he could pull that off. No, I don't think so.
Would never happen. My guy's way more strong than their guy.
I think Ryan Gosling's way more strong than Nick Fuentes, actually. If anything, Ryan Gosling would be raping Fuentes. If anything.
I think Nick Fuentes should put out a video and be like, it's my dick, people. That was my cock, okay?
Yeah, he should put out a video of him jacking. To disprove the allegations.
You should post a video of him jacking off to straight porn.
Yeah. See?
Look at this.
See?
Do you see now?
What does he even sound like? I know he does the gestures.
He's just
kind of like a nah, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just
like a goblin.
Kind of a whiny gay guy.
Yeah.
Trying to not be gay.
He should post a video of him getting his dick sucked by a guy, but like shaking his head the whole time.
This is horrible.
To prove that he doesn't like it.
Imagine my shock.
Imagine my shock.
God, you really can't. We talk about it a lot, how inseparable your politics are from like your like the way you look.
Right.
And how that needs to factor into what you believe in.
Yeah, 100%.
Like weird fucked up people always believe in weird fucked up things.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
And we've gotten a little too messy, I think, politically, with letting weird fucked up people be allowed to talk a lot and listening to them, you know?
Yeah. The one thing
They're all fucking each other, people. They're all giving each other head.
The one thing I'll say about Nick Fuentes, I feel like the problem with him being a gay retard is more that he's a retard than he's a gay
Yes.
guy.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of other issues with that guy other than the fact that he, hits up gay guy glory holes every
every
day
night.
is what I'm hearing from my sources.
He's addicted to cruising.
Yeah.
He can't stop cruising.
Imagine my shock.
You, sir, are black. No, thank you.
Are there any cute little Cubans?
Oh my God, a black guy.
A black guy.
Get out of here.
When you go to the gay glory holes and imagine my shock to see a black guy.
Imagine my shock walking into the locker room at the bathhouse and seeing a black guy.
You know what, just on his little tangent, we can get back to this later.
To the gay sex wing of the show.
Yeah, but it was something related. But I saw the black guy from the Village People, who was like the cop / naval officer.
Right.
He put out a big statement about like why he's been allowing Trump to use YMCA.
Okay.
And apparently, he's straight.
Yeah, right. So is Nick Fuentes.
It's really funny to be the Village People's lead songwriter.
Be a straight guy.
And he was saying that like actually there's nothing gay at all about YMCA. That it's just about hanging out with your boys at the YMCA.
Okay. No, it's not. No.
And I looked into this one. He's been married to multiple women.
Yeah, but then you read the lyrics. It's like, I love it. You can hang out with guys all day. Like, it's very specific about guys and men.
Well, and I looked into, and I guess he also wrote like in the Navy.
Okay,
that one's kind of like, okay, come on, bro.
What are you doing? I think it's funny to be an artist, to be like an artist, quote unquote, like a songwriter.
Yeah.
And be like, I love my wife. I've been married to her for 25 years. Check out my new album. It's called I Wish a Guy Would Fuck Me So Bad.
Yeah, just being a Village People.
The gayest band of all time. Yeah. It's gayer than it's like
actually there's nothing gay about YMCA.
That's gayer than like if Freddie Mercury tried to tell us all like he loves pussy.
Yeah, he had this like Facebook
it's like, my brother, you had AIDS
statement about how there's nothing gay about it at all. It's just about hanging out at the YMCA with your boys.
Yeah, right.
Running around and hits doing the towel.
Stop it, Peter. Nick, stop. Come here, you little Mexican.
Imagine my shock. You go to the YMCA expecting to hang out with your boys,
and Nick Fuentes is chasing Cubans in the locker room. Nick Fuentes is chasing prepubescent Cubans in the locker room.
In the locker room. Imagine my shock. Yeah.
That's really funny that he did that. It's a funny statement to put out.
Yeah.
Like 50 years after the song comes out, be like, actually, it's straight.
Well, it was in a broader statement addressing, because I guess he's like allowed the Trump campaign to use it.
Right.
And he was kind of saying like, guys, I've made millions of dollars in the last month.
Fair.
Because it went to Billboard #1, I guess.
Oh, fair, yeah.
Like,
why not?
50 years later.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like, well, I made a lot of money, and also it's not even gay.
It's a straight song, also, so whatever.
Yeah, and just, when I looked up and I saw that he also wrote in the Navy, it's like, come on,
dude,
bro.
What are you doing? Who are we kidding here, bro?
He was the cop.
Who are we kidding, dude? What are we doing here, man?
Yeah.
It's fine. Just be like, yeah, there were songs about gay sex, clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly. I've heard it once. I know that. I've heard both songs once. I'm pretty confident they're about fucking guys.
I mean, they are banger tracks.
Great tunes.
Yeah.
Imagine my shock finding out my favorite song is about gay sex.
Imagine my surprise.
He also films, Paul Joseph Watson also films all his videos on like a webcam, just like sitting with a map behind him.
Oh, okay.
I think as like a little like.
So does he get a lot of views now?
No, not anymore.
Because I feel like there was a wave of like right-wing influencer guys in 2016.
Yeah.
Who have just like all fallen off the map totally.
Completely. Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those for sure. It's
like your Steven Crowders, your Baked Alaskas, your Milos. Some of them, like, I guess some of them, like, I think Mike Cernovich is around. I don't really know what he's up to.
I think he's tweeting a lot.
I mean, Ben Shapiro, I think, is one of those guys who gets like 100 billion views a month or something, but it's nobody under age like 70.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because like all those guys got me bad when I was in high school and like retarded.
Yeah.
Watching
it's like man, it's funny how Steven Crowder's in a dress again. Man, that's so crazy.
It's so funny. He's doing this wearing makeup bit for the whole show again this week. It's so funny.
Yeah, you hear Steven Crowder and Destiny are doing a debate? That's a powerful move.
It's so powerful.
If that's real.
To just
molest Nick Fuentes.
Give him head.
And just crush the Groyper movement.
Yeah, immediately.
And I saw somebody, I forget who it was, somebody pointed out on Twitter that Destiny actually kind of indirectly sexually assaulted the entire X.com user base. It's like, that's pretty powerful, too.
That's really powerful. Many people have seen him give head now.
Against their will in many cases.
Most cases. I think you have to be pretty broken inside to be like, oh, no way.
Well, okay. In my defense, no. I was like, well, everyone's talking about it. I don't want to be the one guy who hasn't seen it.
But you weren't excited.
Right. Imagine my shock. But yeah, that's right.
I was not excited.
It was one of the most unpleasant jack-offs of my whole life.
Oh, yeah, not my proudest FAP. Yeah. $30 worth of Reddit gold. Not my proudest FAP. Remember that word? FAP?
The fappening, of course.
Imagine.
That's where our show got our start, the fappening.
We were a huge fappening show.
Doing fappening news and analysis.
Guys. Mark Wahlberg's dong just leaked, guys. We need to go look it up. Look it up right now.
Yeah.
That was crazy when the whole world collectively like molested celebrities for like a year.
Right. Well, I know there was Jennifer Lawrence was in there.
That was the big one.
I don't actually recall who else was. There was a bunch.
I was like 14 when that happened. That sometimes life just gives you a free one.
Was that also around 2016? A little earlier?
Somewhere around there.
Was that pre or post Gamergate?
I think just slightly pre-Gamergate.
God, what a time to be alive.
Yeah. Barely any people had an issue with the happening when it was happening, which is crazy. Because they were like breaking into people's phones and stealing. They were like national treasuring nudes off celebrities.
Well, I think that's basically what happened with all the Destiny stuff, too.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think it was like a hacked something or other. Or maybe maybe he's just sending this to all of his teenage fans. I don't know.
Check it out, guys.
Hey, guys, check it out. Pretty cool, huh? Just in his Discord. Hey, check out this cool video, guys.
Him giving head.
Nick Fuentes, BTW.
That's Hassan Piker, by the way.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right?
That should be his next target.
Hassan.
Yeah. Because they hate each other, right?
I believe they have an long-running beef where both of them talk about the other one about 50% of the time.
Right. So
there's only really one way to resolve.
Destiny, you have a new rape target.
It's like a Terminator. Rape target. Initialize.
Because you don't need to like
activate rape sequence.
Like, he doesn't even have to have sex with Hassan. He can just fuck another guy and then put a video out there and then kind of manipulate the news to be like, that's Hassan,
that's
by the way.
Hassan, by the way. Man, being a rapist who sucks dick is Cool.
Like
powerful.
Like Nosferatu, like sneaking in at night and giving guys head. Uh-huh.
Well, I think with him, it's probably he uses his genius level IQ to trick people into it.
By the time he's giving them head,
he debates them into it.
By the time he's giving them head, they can't even logically explain how it's gay. Yeah. He's trapped them in a logic corner where they're like, I mean, by all accounts, this isn't even gay.
In sort of a logic finger trap.
Yeah.
They're sort of trying to undo the Rubik's Cube as their dick is getting sucked.
And if you try
they're apparently also holding a phone. Recording their own like blackmail.
Yeah, you get crazy
as they're trying to untangle these knots.
Because it's logically straight for them to let this happen right now.
Because I mean, it's like they're getting their dick sucked.
So who wouldn't want that unless you're a gay guy?
Unless you're a gay. Yeah, you finally unravel, and it's like, oh shit, he's done already.
Oh fuck! You're already like you're tucked into bed with a Gatorade by your nightstand. And you're like, no wait. Oh, he's gone.
Maybe it was all just a bad dream.
Your window's open and the curtains are billowing. No.
It couldn't have.
No.
You look at your phone and you've just emailed a 45-minute video to destiny@destiny.com. No.
Yeah, many such cases. It'll happen when you get in the ring with a debate master such as that.
That's true. Yeah.
Look, he can take on 25 Republicans at once.
Yeah.
In the mental ring, okay?
Suck all.
Fuck them all.
Imagine my shock. I go to debate in popular streamer Destiny at the Jubilee debate.
After I got head.
I had to leave in disgrace after I came in his mouth. Imagine my shock.
Yeah, he's from like the old wave of like political guys where he did.
So like, what would he actually be getting shocked at? Typically? Was he like a wokeness in video games guy?
Not so much video games. He was big on like the SJW